Wow, boys, June was an absolute poo month for trading. If you're like me and you only trade when the 10 is above the 20 on the NASDAQ, then we stay out of the market pretty much the whole month. And I only took one trade during this time because I was convinced that it would not last long, and it definitely did not. But, gentlemen, we always want to be searching and learning, even when we're not taking trades and the market is bad. So let's go ahead and see what setups were there in the month of June. Kicking things off with SQQQ. So this was a very nice setup. So we have a nice big run here as the market is trash. It pulls back when the market does good for a second, puts in a tight range, and then explodes through that. So this was a very nice trade. This is honestly one that we should have taken. I wasn't even paying attention, but this one was nice. Next we have Redbox. Now I was watching this one, but I was just not convinced with the state of the market, so I didn't take it. But if you did take this was a nice trade. So we had a very nice move here, pulled back, another move up, and then starts putting in a couple tight days here on that 10-day right around the 200. I do not like to trade stocks under the 200, but if we would have taken it on this day, it would have been above it. So this had some really nice follow through, and it just broke down below the 10-day about a week and a half later. So you would have made a nice profit on this trade. Next we have PRPH. Now this thing went on a very nice move here. As we can see, we have a pretty nice flat base going on, then it just busts through it. All the moving averages start taking off, and this setup was not great. I mean, you could have traded it. Like, if we would have got a couple more days of consolidation right here, this would have been a beautiful setup, but it broke out kind of early, and if you took it, you'd still be doing well. Next we have SIGA. Now this is a pretty crazy trade. I was watching this one as well the day it broke out, but like I said, I do not like to trade in these conditions. But if you took it, you would have had some decent profit, and then you would have got stopped out at break even. So you definitely would have profited from this trade. But yeah, a couple more days of consolidation, and I might have thought about taking this because it was, a very powerful stock. Next we have FUTU. Now this is a China name, and China has been kind of lit recently, but there's a bunch of people in Discord talking about this setup. It wasn't great in my opinion because it's under the 200 day, and I'm still not really convinced. But you could have taken it on this day, and you still would be doing pretty good right now. But this is a stock that I'm watching because it had great earnings. The sector's nice. If this thing really can start moving, I'm going to be trying to get in this stock any setup I can find. And lastly, pretty much the only trade I took this month, and that was GameStop. Now I just have a weakness for this stock, guys. It's like riding a mechanical bull. I love it, but I just kind of saw this right here, and I took the trade on this day. And obviously, I broke even, made a little bit of profit because when it got up here, I know this is a long downtrend and we're under the 200 day. So I knew it would probably bounce to the downside. So I just moved my stop up. But yeah, I really took it just to take a trade, honestly. I'm just getting bored, not trading. And boys, this whole year has sucked for swing trading pretty much. But I promise when this ship turns around, we're going to have incredible opportunities. The lower the market goes, the more percentages to the upside we will make when it returns. So if you want to see how I productively spent my time becoming a better trader even during this awful month, check out this video here and tell me any setups that you guys saw this month in the comments.